Howdy to anybody that will inevitably be watching this. Maybe someday. No, probably not. I don't know why anybody would go watch my live streams back. But maybe. Yo, what's boppin'? For the one viewer. Unless it's just me on Twitch. Let's take a gander. Oh no, someone's watching me on YouTube. How's it going? Subjective level, of course. Subjectively speaking, life's pretty garbage for all beings. Now I kind of want to go for that Star Wars jigger. Yeah, so I'm just big chillin' playing Fortnite. Basically, EFIList, vegan, all that jazz. Feel free to ask questions or try to join. If you join, then I'll still be playing the game for a little bit here, but I'll try to interact more with continue talking and jazz. I can talk while playing the game at the same time, so I mean. Oh, I think I see some. Little random sort of question. Have you ever given someone a wedgie before or gotten one? No, I've never given someone a wedgie, and nor have I gotten a wedgie before. Though, you know, I guess if it were to have happened to me, I would be very upset with that person. Probably would try to kick their ass. Not sure if I'd succeed, but I'd give it a shot. That was a person on Twitch that asked that question. Oh, there's someone. Let's see. Come on. I was hoping you could tap once. Yes. Huh. You look really interested in that, I guess. You know what? Fine. I'll go take it myself. Well, rest in peace, guy. He gave it a good effort. Honestly, he really did. I was kind of just being dumb for a moment there, because I don't know how to use this fucking Attack on Titan shit. But, hey, squashed him like a bug in the end. So, General Kenobi. Come back, you fucker. He's running. Damn, he fucking lit me up. Are cigarettes vegan? I heard they have beaver butt ingredients. I have no clue, honestly. They might. I personally vape, so it doesn't kill me as fast, and it tastes a little bit better, and yeah, you can deliver more nicotine into your lungs. They definitely farm beavers. They don't use wild beavers. If they used wild beavers, I would have no problem with it because I have no issues of hunting. Because I'm an EFIList, so I'm pro-extinction. So the more we hunt things, the faster things go extinct, and the less they reproduce. But they most definitely just farm the beavers if they use beavers. We do that for like everything. We have like minx farms, you have like fox farms. We don't hunt things very much for large scale industries. We pretty much just take wild animals, force them to fuck each other, and then just put them in cages. Terrifying hell for those poor geese. Foxgrass. I will have to look into that. What is foxgrass? Foie or fatty duck or geese liver is a French delicacy. God damn, French people always at it. How's it going, Seb?
It's going fine.
No offense to any French people here, but goddamn French people always having the weird ass shit causing suffering to people. No offense. But yeah, apparently foie gras is a French delicacy. That's basically fatty duck or geese liver.
I thought it was like a fake lawn with not real grass. That's what I thought it was. That was wrong.
I mean, there is fake grass. That's a thing as well. But I guess foie gras is a type of dessert that's made of like geese liver. So I guess they farm geese. That's kind of messed up in a way. I mean, I don't like geese very much, but the fact they're farming geese and making more of them, given the fact that there's wild geese everywhere, is kind of not cool. And if they're hunting wild geese for it, then I mean, it's still not cool. I mean, we don't need to be eating animals, but at the same time, it's just like, I guess it's better than letting them breed. No one is going for the castle. I'm going to go for the castle.
I was watching this in Mandem video today. The first one in a very long time. I thought it was interesting.
Oh, what was he talking about?
He was saying. So the first thing he was saying was that like in order to be wise and to do the right things and that stuff, it doesn't require a lot of intelligence.
Oh, was it his newest video that he released today?
Yes.
Yeah, I watched that as well. I agree. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of intelligence, but people just are so indoctrinated into things that it's like it's difficult to change people's minds once they're indoctrinated. It doesn't take a ton of intelligence, but it takes like not being indoctrinated. And it's really unfortunate that most people are indoctrinated. So
That's what he also talked about how as babies were born totally disabled and instead of having these instincts like other animals has in order to or babies have some instincts like a few but not like a baby tiger or something that can or no maybe like a zebra or something is a better example. I think a zebra can start walking shortly after birth. Yes, one learns a lot of stuff during childhood and growing up, and it's very hard to shake that stuff out once one has learned it. I guess we weren't evolved to. I guess learning things without questioning them when one is younger is like a good thing. But at least then it's easier to learn something, learn how to do stuff like how to do certain things.
I just got killed by a bot in this game. Yeah, yeah, when you're younger, your brain has a lot more adaptability. So that's basically you have like a very small time frame of like between the ages of like 6 and like 15 maybe to like really start to teach people things that are like important. And they don't really understand philosophy until like very much until like a little bit later, but it's like well deep philosophy. But like you can teach them, as Mendham says, like the most basic stuff like when they're young, that like suffering matters, people's pain is like equal to your own, animals matter. But yeah, it's like there's a very very short period of time when you're able to like actually teach people like what really matters, and it kind of sucks that they force feed them with tubes several times a day. Yo, that's fucked up, bro. Okay. Ava Sprinkle was talking about geese farming, and they literally feed them with tubes like some fucking Oryx and Crake shit. It's fucking wild. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, in the future, we'll have. I mean, right now, I think it's like almost 20% of the population is like vegetarian or vegan or some type of alternate diet where it's like reducing suffering based. So, I mean, like, hopefully, in the future, there'll be more children that grow up vegan or like grow up at least in like a liberal mindset of like being open to ideas like veganism, and essentially, hopefully, in the future, it'll be more or less people be aware of like concepts that are really important, like veganism and suffering focused ethics, and then maybe if they get exposed to EFILism and antinatalism, they'll not be as hostile to it instinctually. We can only hope.
There's something about the Mendham video too. I noticed from from what I remember about watching in Mendham before was that he used to not tell a lot of stories about himself. That didn't happen a whole lot. But this time I got like two stories from him.
Yeah, I
The
was
one
actually
where
surprised. I didn't
yeah,
expect him to.
in a row, the one where he got hemorrhoids from playing horseshoes, and the one where he tried on jeans and stuff.
Tried on jeans. Oh yeah. And then they ripped off his tag.
Yeah.
And he was disappointed because he was like, "Damn, Levi's are cool though." And then they removed the tag that proves that these are Levi's. That's kind of tragic, but it's a funny like tragedy where it's like it's innocent because it doesn't really harm anybody in like a significant way, but it does cause emotional distress. So it's like one of those things where it's like it was significant to him, but in the way that like other people wouldn't view it as significant, and it's interesting from like a psychology point of view. I'm scared. There's a lot of people here. I'm not actually scared, but come on, let me in. Let me in. Okay.
So something I also thought about is I don't recall like growing up that my parents told me to or at least try to tell me don't do what is bad, do what is good. Telling me something like this, I can't. It could be that they did, but that
You just don't
it
recall.
can be, yeah, because it was a while ago. But I asked someone else, and
My
yeah,
parents would tell me occasionally that like I did something wrong, I guess, but they wouldn't really go out of their way to give me like moral instruction. They were just kind of like God's good, stuff like that.
so what I so the impression I have is that parents tend to tell someone they fucked up when they did something, but not they don't tend to take preventative measures and say, like, don't do this, and have a list of things
Yeah,
someone shouldn't do.
yo, you're 100% right. I think that you're on something with that one. I mean, that's because I don't really think they know what the fuck they're doing. They don't really know what's right and wrong, so they just kind of, when something contrary to their emotions pops up, they're like, "Oh, don't do that." But they don't even really have a concept of what right and wrong is in like a true good sense. Oh, there's a fucker right there. Ooh. That was a little scary.
It it's unfortunate that the way one has to be thought must revolve around some kind of punishment. Unfortunately, just letting the like when under one's upbringing, there is doesn't seem like no other choice than to at least sometimes let the child's pain receptors fire away a little bit.
Yeah, they just kind of use negative reinforcement for most things, which kind of sucks. Luckily for me, I was smart as a kid, so I didn't really do a lot of bad things, so I didn't have to deal with punishment very often. Good for me. I got smacked on the head a couple times, and I was like, you know what? Let's not do.
I read a bit of Let Me Kill Mister's autobiography, Let Me Kill Mister from Motorhead. And he talked early in the book that when he was growing up in the 50s and stuff like that, that yeah, in school they used to hit people with like chairs and stuff, I think.
Did hit each other with chairs?
Now, like the teachers did some punishment they hate.
Oh,
The
that's fucked up.
children with chairs and stuff.
That would like
And
be like
then he says
massive
in
gruesome.
the book, I honestly think hitting a kid's good for him, not if he gets it indiscriminately, but wants to do something bad. Yeah, he's said that in the book. No, that was that was that, that's fact.
Oh, God. You ever play Fortnite before or nah?
Never.
Yeah, it's one of those games where it's free and it's eh, sometimes it can be fun. It's like it gets boring really fast, but it can be fun.
Lately, I've been playing a game called Don't Starve Together.
Oh, Don't Starve Together. Is that third person game where you kind of just walk around and you're it's like kind of looks 2D environment, but it's like third person 2D.
Yes,
That game looks pretty fun. I've never played it either, but it looks fun.
it's a fun game. I was playing it earlier today with a friend.
Is it on PC or do you play on console?
It's on PC.
Okay.
Maybe it's on console. I'm not sure.
It might be on console. I've never actually seen it in here on console, but I don't really pay attention to a lot of the games that are released. I'm cheap, so I don't buy games for.
The game is not free, but it's very cheap. I will check how much it costs. Yeah, it's like $1.
Mm, okay. I'm gonna see if they have it on. Let's see. I'm gonna go on Steam. Or maybe not.
I think, yeah, do not watch will be having a stream today.
Oh, is he?
Yes, a
Do you know when
message
it's,
stream.
do you know when it is going to be around, or?
I don't know.
Okay. I will definitely join the stream, because my channel doesn't get as many views, and for me, it's all about the message. I don't care about my channel views. I just want to have the message be spread. So I'm gonna go on there if I can, and talk about antinatalism and EFILism. Well, mainly EFILism, because I think he's an antinatalist, but I'll talk about EFILism, negative utilitarianism, and all that good jazz. Identity nihilism.
He told me he'd send me a message when the stream happens.
Hmm. Interesting. There we go.
Some things I wonder about is if I don't know how common this is for negative utilitarians, but I, I don't think it seems like a good idea for almost anyone to start like a romantic relationship with someone. Doesn't seem like a good idea if one thinks about it.
No, I definitely think you might have a point. It definitely distracts one from the overall goal of suffering reduction. That's one major thing. And two, it just opens you up to emotional distress potentially and a bunch of other things that you don't really need. So yeah, I 100% agree. It's just unnecessary and potentially leads to suffering. So, agree. When was the last time you were in a relationship, by the way?
I've never been in one.
Never been in one? Interesting.
No.
It's not worth it, as you can imagine.
Yeah, I was told so by someone, and then I also told someone that they should never be in a relationship. And occasionally he says to me that I should have listened to you, Seb. It was not worth it.
Somebody's shooting.
But I don't go around. I tend to not go around and meet a bunch of people and interact with a lot of people in real life either.
I mean, people kind of suck, so that's pretty fair.
Most of the interaction I tend to do is is over the internet in like Discord or Skype. And lately I've been chatting on YouTube streams, StreamYard streams, stuff.
Yeah, I've been doing that too. I've been also like on like Bingo Live and other like dumb live stream apps like that. I mean, it's none of the conversations in there are good. So I prefer live streaming on YouTube just because at least people are typically from the audience of Do Not Watch or something like that, and so they kind of have interest in the topics I'm talking about.
Some people have said to me that all this online interaction isn't healthy, but that it's better to really see someone face to face and yeah, maybe but I've experienced in talking to someone in real life and talking to someone over the internet, and like pleasure wise, I don't really notice a difference between those two. I think it gives like the same amount of stimulation to talk to someone over the internet or in person.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think it really depends on personality. Some people like the eye contact and all that, but for most people, yeah, I don't think it really matters a whole lot. Like, you can just basically. I enjoy talking to people over the internet just as much, and I have just as close relationships to people that I have over the internet as I do in real life. It really depends on, like, just the person's personality and how much they're willing to share with you over the internet and how well you get to know each other. And all of that jazz.
But yeah, there are some advantages of talking to someone in person. One can go scavenge for rooms and stuff, but most people don't do that.
That's true. Do you just scavenge for like just edible shrooms, or do you just scavenge for like psychedelic mushrooms?
Only psychedelic ones, never for any of non-psychedelics. But I haven't done it in a while. I was supposed to. Yeah, I was really supposed to do it last year and stuff, but I didn't.
Hmm.
So, so I
Do you
haven't.
find a lot when you go, or is it just like how many grams do you typically find, like when you're scavenging?
Yeah, I've found some, but most of the time it's like very little. But occasionally one can get lucky. But I'm not. But I haven't done it a whole lot.
No, I got you. I've never
And
went scavenging before, though that sounds like a lot of fun. Though with my luck, I'd just find like a poisonous mushroom and die. So
I have this interesting story. So I was with my friend and we were looking for mushrooms on this farm with a lot of cows, and we found a lot there, and I thought if the cows could wanted to fuck me up, they could and stuff. So I was wary of all the cows there. And one time my friend went alone there, and the farmer got annoyed that he made trails on it- on the farm, and yeah, the farmer threatened with some kind of violence, but he
really,
had no advantages. There was no way he could win a physical fight against my friend. He is old. He has a shorter reach, weighs less, shorter height, less skilled, uh, may, etc. As, but it all turned out okay.
well, that's good. At least you didn't, and no farmers were attacking you that day. You know.
He tried following my friend when he tried to go away, but my friend my friend managed to escape.
It's just like a crazy dude, or
Yeah, he seemed unhinged,
bruh.
and he seemed to not be aware. Yeah,
Oh, that guy was rest in peace.
he has some. Has some. I guess this year I will try to find some stuff. Maybe I'll get lucky and find some good stuff
Is it like only a certain time of year that you can forage, or
in autumn.
autumn? Hmm. That's kind of a very low window. Plus, it's cold out in autumn. I'm not a big fan of the cold. You have fun with that. I'm never gonna go foraging because it sounds cold, but
What I like the least about it is like other people. And nowadays there is maybe it's a with the existence of Karens around it makes it more risky.
oh, they might rat you out.
Yes.
Yeah, that's no fun. No one likes a rat.
And people would actually it's strange that people would actually do that. If someone be in prison for like several for a very long time just for just because it's annoying for them that one is looking for certain mushrooms.
Can you go to prison for a long time just for foraging?
It's unlikely, but it's possible if one is caught.
Yeah.
So on the last stream, we were talking briefly about binaural beats.
Yeah. Normal beats.
I could recommend some channels that are effective, some binaural beats channels.
Yeah, please
You
do
want.
actually. I'm gonna pull up YouTube. I'm gonna. Is it on YouTube or?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are.
I'm posting it in the live chat.
Hmm. I don't know what that guy was doing, but try. Vibe World, Theater Realms. Theater Realms. iDose. Good. You have a personal recommendation for any of them?
My recommendation would be to it's if one listens to one, it's better to stick to one instead of switching. They're only effective while one listens and shortly after discontinuing to listen to them.
Hmm.
But I would go for one of the Vibes World ones. If one is if so, I would recommend that when you are stoned to go for some of the Vibes World ones.
Vibe World?
Yeah,
Okay. I will give that a look.
it could also be a good idea to try them all since some might be more effective for you. And it also takes a while for it to work. It's- Usually, I have to wait for, for 25 minutes for it to work. But if one is stoned, the effect can appear much faster.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to be stoned for it. So, well, there's so many people over here fighting, shooting at me.
And yeah, I will. I'm curious to know what kind of reaction I will get to.
I am also curious. I hope it gets me like. Have you done it stoned? Like, what does it do? Just like increase the effect of the high,
Yeah,
and
it
like, give you
increases the
hallucinations?
effects a lot.
Do you get like hallucinations or visuals at all, or?
I haven't gotten hallucinations on them.
Okay, cool. Interesting. But it just makes you feel more big.
No, doesn't. It adds like a different effect on. It's not like one gets more of the THC high or something. It's one gets that plus another effect. But it adds but it's a very pleasant experience to listen to binaural beats. I should try to listen to them again. I could try to listen to it today.
Yeah, if you do, let me know how it goes for you. I mean, especially if you I'm going on the do not watch stream later and you watch and you listen to it before then. Yeah, you definitely have to let me know how that goes.
It's actually it's after like stopping the listen. One can experience some benefits from the binaural beats, but even after one has not listened to it, but it doesn't last for very long if one stops listening to it. Then the brainwave stops synchronizing,
Okay.
and but something I've done before is to do voice chat to like various people while listening to binaural beats.
Voice chat people.
While listening to binaural beats.
Is it like increase the social effect or something, or
It it does the better one feels, the more social one tends to be. I think. The good thing about binaural beats is that it works very well against distress
oh, so if you have
if it does
anxiety?
work. Yes, it can work well for anxiety if it does work, but it doesn't. I think it's likely that it's going to work for you since you tend to get stoned a lot.
Yeah. Let's just open up this area.
Last time I listened to it worked a bit.
You said you have to listen to it for about 20 minutes.
Yeah, and one has that's when the effect starts to occur. But the mo- the but one should really listen to it for about 40 minutes. That's like a good listening time, and one can experience the full effects. it can be, some might find it a bit annoying since the same music is like playing over the course of 40 minutes, but I don't mind.
I mean, I'm not really doing anything really special with my life, so frankly, I can wait 40 minutes to get extra high. Why not? Listen to some vibes.
Uh, that's great. It's good that you are also a lot of the reason binaural beats aren't as popular as they really should be is because people are close-minded and don't really think something like that would work.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds weird to me, but at the same time, red light therapy is a thing, and it's literally just like light of a certain color that produces energy. Like people wouldn't think sitting in the sun would give you energy, but I mean, scientifically speaking, sitting in the sun is good for you. It's just light, and then there's red light, which is a different wavelength that also stimulates ATP production. That's good for you in certain doses. So it's like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you can get baked slash stoic feelings, very vibed out, by just listening to certain music.
And oh yeah, now that I thought about this, now I thought about something that i- im- you could potentially feel better effects from them if if you did not take the medications. But I think if you get stoned, I think that should counteract some of the blockage stuff, like the dopamine blocking and stuff like that.
Ah, that makes sense. I'm gonna look into what my pills do in terms of interacting with serotonin.
So if it does work, you could just listen to them for hours upon hours, and while doing other things too, and you could feel better while you're listening. And if it works, it can be used as a very great tool for anything, for like falling asleep, or falling asleep, or de-stressing, or just feeling better even if I'm in a good mood.
Is it a good idea to potentially use it like while working?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I might have to give that a shot then.
It but I wouldn't recommend one using it while one drives. That's the one thing I wouldn't recommend.
Oh, it can make you sleepy.
It's yes, yes, some binaural beats do, not all. But if on this binaural beats channels tends to give out that warning: do not use this when you drive, and can be a bit lightheaded sometimes from them.
Ooh, that guy have a samurai sword? Yes, he did. I'll take that.
So the Vibes World channel has a lot of video, has a lot of binaural beats meant to replicate certain drugs such as LSD, ketamine, MDMA, even more obscure stuff like methadone. And
Do you think it works, or
yeah, I have tried it, it works. But for Vibes World doesn't work that well if only for me if I'm not stoned, but when one is stoned, it works well.
I mean, LSD can give you visuals, but I mean, if you've never gotten visuals, it might get you high-ish, but it probably won't get you to like LSD levels. Maybe.
But it's interesting that all these things can give something like a different feeling.
Oh yeah, if it's like the feeling, then maybe yeah, because LSD has a feeling to it, and so do shrooms. They have a certain body stimulation. Interesting. I will see what I can do about that. 5 world playlists.
Some people on the Vibes World channel have said that they have hallucinated. There's some on the DMT release version 3 video. Um, I remember that comment.
Let's see.
Yeah, they one YouTube user said, "OMG, hallucinating. This is by far the strongest binaural beats I've ever heard."
Which one were they clicking?
DMT release version 3.
Okay, I will give that a listen.
So on the DMT release version 3,
Yeah, is it going off the giraffes?
yes, and the disco ball.
Okay, I will. I'm giving it a listen.
But maybe it's better if you to do it when you're stoned, because if you do it now and don't experience like any noticeable effects,
I
then you
suppose
might give up on it
I can go
before
smoke
you.
really quickly and come back.
Yeah. Be right back.
Right on. I'm gonna go and do something dumb to get myself killed. That way I can go and smoke. Well, that guy died fast. I am now feeling the healing beat. An hour and 45 minutes until D&D starts. Unless it gets canceled. Hopefully it doesn't. I am gonna go and get myself killed with these chests. Well then, I just fucking lit those people up. So sure, a couple of chests.
Hey,
Howdy, howdy.
did you listen to the binaural beats, by the way?
Yeah, I'm listening to it right now.
Nice.
I'm listening to the DMT V3.
That's a very effective one.
Yeah, I like it. It's chill. I wish there was a way to like play it into the stream, but I don't want to get like copyright strike. Then again, it's probably not like famous, so I can probably.
I'll just go and get something.
Where is this guy hiding? Came to me and he should have hiding. I have 5 kills in Fortnite. God damn. Yo, this person watching. How's it going, G? Where they watching me at? Someone watching me on YouTube. Someone's watching me on Twitch. How's it going? I'm a vegan, an EFIList, an utilitarian, antinatalist, and various other things that are associated with them. If you have any questions about those philosophies, let me know. If you just want to chat, let me know. Feel free to click the link that's in the comments. And, if you do that, Big Bang, you'll be in here with me and Seb. Seb's gone for a moment, but you'll be back in a bit. We're big chilling. Join the vasectomy club. If you don't think you ought to join the vasectomy club, come on in here, say why. If you think you ought to join the vasectomy club, but you can't, that's tragic. Tell your story. I don't know. If you think my tattoos are cool, comment why you think my tattoos are cool. Because they fucking are cool. Yeah, hell yeah. I got sick tats, bro. Yep, one of the stories, I want to see some comments of any kind. Come on, interact with you. I could be playing Fortnite right now. I'm looking at the screen.
Are the binaural beats working?
I don't know. Maybe.
Then it probably doesn't work if you say I don't. That's usually a sign it doesn't. No one can tell if it works.
I mean, I feel relaxed, but I'm always pretty relaxed when I'm still. Maybe more so than usual. So maybe they're working.
Okay.
This makes sense. Then again, it is chill music. So. I'll try to switch up the beats, maybe. Let's go to Revival World. Let's go to playlists.
Wild's World has a video called Multiple Substances. Multiple Substance. I can read the description of it. It's a full psychedelic like mushrooms, THC, MDMA. Also, it gives a boost like the booster one does, but with a difference because it only affected the right brain half where the creativity part is. So you'll be much more creative while hearing and you can feel the frequencies better. Back to your question, also there is narcotic ones, but not as strong as morphine ones. More like a light version of ketamine to give you the feeling of leaving your body.
I'll listen to you. Listen to the THC cannabis one. See what that one does. It's relaxing music. I don't know if it does anything for me though.
But are you stoned?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't really get very high though these days. So I mean, imagine if I could get really really high, like Stony Baloney, then the music would probably do something for me. But when I get high, it's basically like getting elevated. Like I don't really get high anymore off of weed because my tolerance is too strong. Like I'm pretty sure like a percentile of my blood is probably like THC. Like not even gonna lie.
So
1% of my body's weed.
be right back.
No percent. No problem. Like I'm high, but I'm not high. If you know what I mean. Like if only I had actual psychedelics, then the music would probably fuck with me. I can imagine. Like I imagine like because music does do things to you. Like music has energy to it, and when you're on psychedelics, certain music gives certain energy. If it's like heavy metal, it's like negative energy. If it's like lo-fi, it's like positive vibes. I'm a big fan of lo-fi. So music does have an energy slash vibe to it, but I don't know if it can get me like high per se. It can like elevate your mood or like relax you. And I think if you, it's more just an effective music in general. I don't know if it's necessarily the beats themselves, unless it's just the fact that the beats are relaxing without lyrics. That's cool. I'd know if it was making me extra high, because then I'd potentially have my HPPD kick in, and I'd be like, nice. And then I'd be like, and when HPPD kicks in, it's just like wood starts to melt and stuff, and that's fun. You too, Jimmy. You too, my dude. I'm playing Fortnite. It's actually kind of fun right now. And I don't believe these people are actually watching. It says there's 2 people watching, but honestly, I am not convinced.
I might be one of the people watching.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. But if I'm the other person, I don't know where my phone is right now. I put it somewhere. Whatever. I'll figure that out later. I'm eating cereal straight from the fucking thing, like goddamn degenerate. I love it. It's the way to do it, though. I've run out of milk, and I'm like, don't feel like going to the store. I'm gonna get either oat milk or soy milk. I'm gonna go Aldi's. The soy milk there is the cheapest, but I like oat milk the most. I'm not a fan of almond milk. Almond milk is too sweet.
I thought about potentially using Twitch to stream some of my music, but I'm not sure how effective it would be.
Have you ever tried StreamYard?
Uh, I have tried StreamYard, uh, but only like for a test, like only like a test thing.
Hmm. StreamYard's pretty nice because you can stream to multiple locations all at once. Like right now, I'm streaming to YouTube, I'm streaming to Twitch, and I'm streaming to Facebook in my Facebook group. So it allows me to be in 3 different places all at once, which is pretty cool. We have paid like $20 a month though for that feature, and the only reason I want to do that is because otherwise you can only do like 20 minutes. I mean, you have a following already though, so that's nice. So you can stream on YouTube or Twitch and probably get enough views. Me, I don't really have anybody that knows who I am, so
It's a little bit of a following, but even with all those subscribers, there's not a whole lot of comments and likes, and I tend to promote the stuff on other websites too. So the subscribers are mostly inactive.
oh hey man, I only have 23 subscribers and like 1 or 2 of them are like my friends. So from like real life, we're just straight up just subscribed to because why not? A couple classmates.
Yeah, but something a feature I wish YouTube did would be to uh, fuse the different YouTube channels. So I have various YouTube channels, like, and if I fused it all, and so the subscribers could see everything on uh, just one YouTube channel. I would prefer that.
I should honestly put it so people can. Hmm. Yeah, I have a second YouTube channel called Brant Gill, which is just my normal name, which is the one most people know me by. So that's usually where I'm commenting on and stuff. I should probably like link things from that channel to this channel. Huh. Doing myself a big thing.
Something I enjoy to do is to look at like various comments. There is this one comment of this. I got this person that was listening to my some of my antenatalist music, and this person said that they're listening to it with their with their 2 kids. I
They're just
found
listening to
it
antinatalist content with their kids. Wild.
Yeah,
Aw.
and I'm currently listening to this with two of my kids. More is on the way. The person said.
Huh.
I got another comment. Uh, that saying that antinatalists are. I should look at the comment again to see what the comment was. But even if the comment is negative, it's a bit fun to see comments in the channel.
Hmm.
My friend is calling me, so I'll go and play Do Not Starve together with him.
Oh, okay.
Bye bye.
Ciao, my dude. Take care. Now we'll know if Hey, lol. It's just Twitch. I mean, just me. Watching myself. Okay.
Have 3 days.
Yeah, it's not down here. It hasn't been all day. Yeah. I just fucked up. I clicked the wrong button. Kind of queer. Not that there's anything wrong with being queer. It's 2023, but we're gonna say it's queer because fuck that. also don't quite work.